Alrighty then. What is up, ninjas? What's going on today? We're here to talk to you about tea and crumpets. Shit, did I bring my tea in? I got my tea in, okay. I got my tea in. I got my sin stingy. A link, see if he's awake or not still, you know. So today we've been, we'll run a little late here. So I don't know if anybody's going to show up or care. Today I'm going to be your shaman for the Underground Network. So, yes, chip chip cheerio. Chip chip cheerio. Let me see if I can find this little fucker. Yes, no. Not what I'm looking for. Well, shit, fuck it for. I must find this. Nobody's gonna see this. Doesn't matter. Oh, shit. Your broadcast is live. Invite the guest. Copy the clipboard. Send to Poison Stingy if my phone will work, because it's not allowing me to send messages today. Again. So I don't know. Let me send it to. I'll send it to Riddle Girl so she can send it to Stingy, so Stingy can get it and not be, pissy because I didn't send it to him in an email form. Chip chip cheerio. Alrighty then. So what's going on today? I'm running a little behind today. Had some bad news come up. Yeah. I've got lots of stuff to do today, but my little cousin passed away, so I had to take care of some of that this morning. You know, that's how it is. So anyways, anybody out there? Hello. Let's see if anyone's no, that's Poison Stinger's channel. He's not doing a live stream right now. He's probably playing video games. Are you playing video games today? I don't see any lives that we know of. None of you follow the other people that are live that I know, so we don't talk about them. So, yep, okay. What's going on? Okay, nobody's here. Anyways, so I guess I could stop with the British accent or Australian, depending on how and what how and what you want to call it there, because I transfer in between both. Let's see. Did somebody just text me again? Anyways, moving back to what we're going to talk about. Let's go check out the old record number quit jobs, robots take over, consumer sentiment at 10-year low. That's a beautiful picture. Gotta take that one. Guess they're getting busy in Poland, trying to keep him off the border. What else is going on? They're talking about hanging Pence. What? Threat of military escalation at the EU border. Russia planning to invade Ukraine, it says. Don't know about any of this, so. Kevin Costner's Yellowstone was the most watched anything last week. Mainly because they handle business there like you would in real life. Or you should be able to handle real life. Unlikely lobbyists in push to legalize psychedelics. On the unclaimed soldier, thousands die alone every year. Yeah, let's see if anybody's checked in. I'm just over here scrolling through. So yeah, let's see. What do we got over here? shit, that's what I want to do. Put the link to this video. Is that it? No, that's not it. Got a cool video. If I can get it to, there it is. You must watch. Cool video. It's about our favorite person, Brando. Somebody chopped and cut up a Brando song, and somebody's calling. And it's raining again. Yay, thank you, thank you. What else? What else is going on? The worst part of 15 days to flatten the curve is the first 2 years. What's up, Anonymous? How we doing today? Yeah, it's just the new view is my little cabin where I 3D print stuff and read at and do all these things from. I could put the green screen on, but this camera's being wonky, and my little cousin passed away, so I didn't get anything set up today, so I'm late. So just trying to go through and do something. I think Stinger's here finally. Maybe, I don't know, did I add him? Oh, thought he was here. Unless the internet's down. So yeah, that's where we're at. That Brighteon.com is where I'm a member as well. But that's a LGB, Let's Go Brandon song. I added you there, broski. What's wrong? I'm good. Bought 15 buckets of lids September 24th. Got them filled with food yesterday. I feel accomplished. Well, I imagine so. Hell yeah. Is that the clearance bucket you bought? Because I know you said you bought some clearance buckets. I don't know about the lids, but my biggest problem is finding the Gamma Sail lids. Sweet. Yeah, I hate shopping at the Walmart and the fucking. But that's the only thing I have that you can find around here, and you still got to drive quite a ways to get to that. So, trying to process all the batches of the morning mustard to put on Spotify, so they'll be there. 15 buckets of lids. I've been doing I've been taking doing the Mylar vacuum sealing and putting complete like meal packages. Walmart was out of buckets and only Lowe's. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. I've been doing like a week's worth of meals in the Mylar buckets. So I just kept track of what we eat during the week. And then I would put that meal away, including salt, seasonings, everything minus the liquids, because if you put liquids in a bucket, they're going to sweat no matter what, just from the heat changes. Put them in Mylar or vacuum seal them and put them in a bucket, so you have a meal, like a week's worth of meals in the bucket instead of just 55 pounds of rice or 50 pounds of rice. Now I have those buckets too, but the new epiphany came to me. Well, let's see, it didn't come to me recently because I watched HDP's videos a long time ago about it, but he stores his in pickle jar, or the big pickle things, the big pickle drums. What's up? Stayed home from work today to tile the wood stove hearth. Awesome. I'm running real late. My little cousin passed away, so I've been dealing with that. Family things, so I'll be doing that this weekend.
I don't like doing 5-gallon buckets. I like doing jars. This This is beef stew. Beef stew.
Salty chocolate
beast. Yeah. So it's all cooked in there at the same time. You put all the ingredients in raw, and then you can it up. And then when you can it, it's cooked and ready to eat.
So the first 5 minutes I did in a British/Australian accent, so that you should at least the first 5 minutes since nobody's in here. Nice. We have 2 Walmarts, Lowe's, Menards, Tractor Supply, and 10 other places that sell. Yeah. Well, see, I guess it's Ohio. You live up more toward Pennsylvania, though, so maybe. I don't know. But I like the big screw-on pickle barrels, but, I can't find them.
I have one that I use for composter, but that was the only one I've ever seen. I haven't seen them since.
Yeah, I don't do canning right now. We're going to start. I got to get a canner. I mean, I do the cold bath canning and make jelly and stuff like that. But I don't do steam
water bath.
Yeah.
No, there's water bath and there's pressure canning.
Yeah, I don't do pressure canning. There you go. Yeah. Anyways, I don't do what he does because I don't have the pressure canner because that shit's like outrageously expensive.
Mine is, but I know you can find a good pressure canner for a lot less than that.
I have to put enough food away for fucking 6 people, 7 people.
Yeah, you want a big one.
8 people.
Big one.
9. Well, my unborn grandchild, and then 2 or 3 other
great grandchildren who aren't even born yet. They need to have food too.
Well, that's what the long-term food storage for. People are getting crazy, prepper crazy. Yeah, I had this cool prepper name the other day, and I thought about but I don't know. I may come up with a crazy fucking prepper channel.
Check out. There's a piece of meat that's sticking on the top, and that water that's in there, or that liquid, that's not water. That's the rendered beef fat. You don't put any liquids in at all. Well, unless.
So it's bone broth, basically.
Yeah. Well, it's not bone because there's no bone in it, but it's beef broth. Sorry, I interrupted your interesting. What was the channel name that you?
I can't tell you because I'm going to keep the channel wide open though, but I think you guys are going to like it.
Nice.
I hinted to in the beginning. There's one word that I hinted to that you have to pick out, but you probably won't get it. But
I didn't hear the word.
It's going to be. It was in a British accent too, so I don't know if you'll be able to understand. So. I think it's gonna be good. I'm not gonna be a fear porn, and I'm not a prepper, but I'm like.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Southern Indiana.
I know, but see, I done that, and then I really thought about it, and then I'm really not. Like I've been doing this shit since I was a little kid, and it was just a way of life. So, however, it sounded good you used that word at the time, and then once you realize what it is, it's like no, this is the way we've done it all of our lives. So I've been Mylar bagging 1 gallon bags and stacking them in food grade barrels, easier to move. Yeah, well, I like the 5 gallon bucket idea for your weekly meals. Like I'll do a week's worth of meals in the 5 gallon bucket. So if I have to, let's say, travel to my brother's house, I can take that with me.
How are you preserving this food, or is it just like dried rice or beans?
Long-term food storage stuff. Yeah, nothing.
No freeze drying, right? You're not freeze drying. You didn't get a freeze dryer?
No, not yet. I'm still saving to get the 3D printer that prints metal, so I'm not going to get anything anytime soon.
That is really cool.
You can get a pressure canner for $40 that does 9 quarts at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not the one Stinger sent me. That motherfucker's like $400.
Yeah. Yeah. I have the All American, which is extra thick. There's no rubber seal on it. I didn't want a rubber seal because if I can't get another rubber seal, then I can't pressure can. You understand? So it's like, fuck that. I don't want to have something I have to replace. So there's nothing on the All American that I should have to replace.
Yeah, I think that's it. Forge. It's so different, like the people that I'm frozen again on the screen. Can you still hear my voice?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So it's so different to the people like that follow me on Instagram and stuff that I post up pictures of the knives and the axes and tomahawks and Viking shit and all that stuff that I do on there compared to over here, And so a lot of the guys are on YouTube, but they just don't follow me over here because I don't do the knife stuff anymore. Or the I don't know if you even remember all the stuff I used to do with knives and stuff.
I know you made them, and the handles you made a lot, which was really cool.
Yeah. No, not your regular branded fear porn prepper. So this is it'll probably get me fucking rated by the alphabet boys, but it's funny as fuck. I can dry, dehydrate, garden, put back buckets into Mylar, and even plant veggies in waste spots in my city. You should see the strawberries growing. I planted down by the creek.
Nice. I can do everything but freeze drying because fuck, that's expensive.
I can't do the freeze drying. So do you do? I do the shit. What the hell are those things called? I drive by and throw them out. I probably shouldn't say that too loud, but seed bombs. Do you do the seed bombs? I do that shit everywhere I go. If I'm driving somewhere, my wife's like, "Are we doing this again today?" She has to hold the little tray, and I just fucking I make hundreds of seed bombs and just throw them out as we're going down the back roads. Just because I know, well, unless there's a cornfield or something, because they're gonna spray that shit down with chemicals. But yeah, I want to have spots everywhere I have to walk. If I have to walk that way, I want to have spots to where I can stop and pick fucking foods. Oh, you got it? Cool. Did you read the first chapter yet?
Sorry, I thought my mic was on. No, I read like 3 pages, and then Riddle took it from me, and I had this. She's not here, so I'm able to hold on to it. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
So I am looking into because everybody has merch, and I don't want. Well, most channels do.
Yeah.
I am looking into actually getting merch that's worth a fuck. So
Yeah.
I contacted a seed company, and I'm going to have them make me custom seed packs. We're getting ready to cover the book.
You need to do a funny picture for it so that your face is on the seed pack.
I don't want my fucking face on a seed packet. But anyway, I've recently contacted a company, and so they're going to make custom seed packets, and I can put whatever I want in them. So I can put flowers, vegetables, herbs, fruits, and tree seeds, actually. So the only problem is I got to buy 2,000 packs minimum. So yeah, we may have to have a fundraiser for that one. But,
right.
But anyways, they will be customized to whatever.
So get this. Last night I was watching a little bit of thing on the Rittenhouse trial. It was from a lawyer in Scottsdale, Arizona. I didn't know he was from Scottsdale, but I'm watching him. You know, he's doing his own thing on the Rittenhouse trial. He has for a while. Anyway, he's using Restream. I use Restream to stream to DLive and YouTube, but he's doing it to Twitch, Facebook, all of it, right? And then he also brings up Rumble, that he's streaming to Rumble. And I'm like, since when can you stream to Rumble? Because if that's the case, I'm going to have to start doing that.
Yeah. Rumble's where it's at.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can stream to it, yeah, I'll be on Rumble a lot more often.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll look into it today. No, I select areas based on what the plants like and let nature do its thing. Well, I do too. Like I'm saying, like I'll throw out wild fucking flower seeds. That's going to help, stuff like that. I mean, hell, even if I throw in some annuals, it doesn't matter because they're only going to be there 1 year.
Right.
Some of the flowers are edible and just in turds. It's like, so yeah, I can put whatever I want. But like, look at all the wildflowers that are gone. They're always complaining about the bees. I think it's Rumble Premium. You have to pay for it. Fuck.
What?
I'm tired of paying for shit.
Yeah, I want to, at least break even. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, fuck. So anyways, I thought the seeds would be a cool thing. I've been contemplating it for a couple years. I just don't know fucking... Like they have wildflower seeds, and then of course you can get perennials and anything like that. I mean, I could sell my own seeds if I bought the packs, but I'd have to figure out how to print them and fucking all that shit. So,
All right.
maybe this will just be a starter project until I can figure out how to print my own seeds. You do the flower seed bombs? Yeah, I like those because you can plant stuff whenever you as you drive. I just think of it like I said, if I have to walk on certain certain places, like my family, I want to have stuff that's there. Hello, all you wonderful mofos. So I look at it that way. As if I have to go that way, I want to have something, a resource I can use.
All right.
So they got them in postcards. They got all kinds of. They got all super fucking. So I'm waiting on this guy to call me back. And
so here in Arizona, we don't have bees. Oh, I mean, we have bees, but we don't have honeybees. It's all killer bees. Like, so you can still get honey because I think they still produce it, but
except they'll kill your ass when you go to get it.
Yeah. They're not a friendly bee.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That happened, I think, back in the early 90s or late 80s when I was a kid. I remember watching the news as a kid. To this day, I remember them showing a map of Northern America and Mexico and Central America or whatever, and they had this one area that was colorized, right? That's where the killer bees are, and they're going to hit the United States and Arizona by this date, right? And I was like, okay, well, that's a few years off. I'm fine. I'm a kid. I have no concept of time at this point. Africanized.
Planted Maximilian sunflowers here in southern Michigan for the bees. Yeah, I did that too, but I think the ones I got are they fucking spread everywhere. So I had an acre of them, and then when I cut them down last year before the seed heads went, I still have them popping up. So I don't know. Funny thing is, I planted cherry tomatoes in dense woods just to see if they would sell seed and come back. They're now everywhere in the area, and the deer frequent that area. I tried those what the hell are they called? They're a tomato. They're some kind of vining tomato, and they actually did pretty good too. Bloom in the early to mid fall. We had thousands of bees hitting them. It was like a Nat Geo episode out there. Holy shit! Killer bees and murder hornets.
Did you ever try the fermented garlic yet?
No, it's done. I just haven't had a chance to. Just super busy with the new addition to the house, and my little cousin passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
So, I just found that out last night. So, but
man.
We're still dealing with the car thing, and then
right.
Allegedly it's going to be done this Sunday after church. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm not going to be able to take her because I have to go to the funeral on Sunday.
Right.
So, yeah. It's getting ridiculous. Redonkulous. Yeah, the Maximilian. Yeah, my daughters like them. That's why I planted them.
Yeah, I'd never seen I've seen sunflowers, obviously, but they're not mine. I've never grown my own.
Yeah.
And so the first time I've ever seen a sunflower be taken apart for seed or whatever was at your house, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was very interesting.
Yeah, I got shit tons of them saved.
I mean, I love munching on sunflower seeds. So.
The marigolds, I'm getting ready to start collecting seeds for those because we already had a real hard frost, but the seed heads aren't brown yet. So as soon as the seed heads die out on the marigolds, I'm gonna go collect all them. The sunflowers have already been bent over, so I collected what I could of those, and then but the marigolds I have planted everywhere, and even though they're not supposed to come back every year, some of them are starting to just self seed. So. Oh, I know. I have, dude. I haven't planted it in the back acreage. The marigolds are fucking shit. You not? They're planted. I don't know. Over probably half my property in different spots, like ringing the gardens, on the walkways, you name it, they're there. I've even got some chrysanthemum to actually harden off and stay around and come back every year.
Right on.
Marigold help cut down on pest bugs. Naturally, they draw wasps and ladybugs, which eat pest bugs. I also planted a shit ton of cosmos to bring in the praying mantis. The bees will literally sleep in them for over a week. No shit.
Yeah. He's frozen for everybody, Anonymous.
Yeah. It's
even himself.
Yeah. I keep resetting this camera and it doesn't want to work properly. I don't know. It doesn't shut off when you shut the computer off.
Oh, wow.
And there's no switch on it. So I have to read the manual, I guess. Mr. Forge and Woodcraft's gonna go cut a fucking tile real quick to make it look like he's doing something so the wife doesn't yell at him.
All right, man.
So I read the first chapter last night, and it talks about all the different gardening methods.
Yeah.
Like the square.
Let's discuss. I mean, I read some of it. I didn't read it all, and the wife read a lot of it. So I think she's in the chat. So yeah, let's talk about the first chapter.
Well, I'm going to do a separate. I'll do a separate video on it, but
Okay.
but we can. This is where we have the open forum about it. So it talks about all the different methods of farming that you can use, like square foot gardening. What else? Do you remember what else off the top of your head?
Like certain plants need other plants in order to propagate, right? I forget which plant it was. They were saying that in order to Riddle, help me out. There was
so basically on this on number one, the first chapter, it's the overview of intensive agriculture, and there's a lot of different traditional methods that we use that do not. So basically, in the beginning of this book, it tells you that by going and planting in row crops, you just throw the seed down in a tilled row, right? Well, then you have to thin the seedlings. Well, that's a waste of time. So at the beginning, you want to plant. Look at the back of the seed packet.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Look at the back of the seed packet and say it says thin to 2 inches. So plant your seeds at 2 inches because that's going to be the maximum growth. But that's also going to change depending on your soil quality and all that other stuff. But we'll learn about that later. So we're not doing one dimensional. So we'll leave that alone. You're going to use a lot less water and a lot less mulch and stuff as we go along through the chapters because you're going to shade out all the ground below it so there won't be any weeds growing, which is always the best part because nobody likes fucking weeds. That's my new nickname I earned. It starts out explaining how you can grow closer together. The final thinning space is your initial. Yeah, you're right. See, Riddle read it.
Yeah, so, no, I know. She took it.
Poison got an F.
Yep.
But basically, this book is designed to. This guy took all the best processes from other gardening methods and turned them into this method. High compost, raised bed, high density plant, no till, and yeah, I love to grow vertically.
I stopped around bastard churches.
I use those cattle panels, man, and grow anything and everything I can up and over them. So yeah, if you would have read it, we could have asked questions about it. We could have talked them through. But since Riddle Girl read it,
I'll get it by Monday. I'll get a couple chapters in by Monday.
You were a slack ass. So student Stinger failed. Tactical Nugs. We're gonna give her a passing score.
Hey, I got the book. All right.
Did you order it or did she order it?
I ordered it. Ask her.
I'm gonna have to see your phone.
I didn't do it on the phone. I did it on the computer.
Oh, okay.
And in her account, because we only have the one account. I don't need 2 Amazon accounts. Fuck that shit.
All right. So therefore by default,
Sorry.
my garden
See?
peas every year. Oh, I have to do 2 fences. See, this is why I like talking about this because it gives you better. So the place where I'm doing it currently is I'm building the beds right now over the winter, so that I can go ahead and plant in the spring. But I have to put a double fence up because the white-tailed the white-tailed deer here will jump one fence. So I have to build 2 fences. My perimeter fence is going up.
Excuse me.
I'm going to leave a mowing path or a shooting lane for us Marines, and then another fence is going to go up. So
Right on.
laugh out loud. He did order it. I did take it and read it. If you like peas, what depends on which peas you're talking about. I don't like the peas. I like the sugar snap peas, the ones that you get with Chinese food. But we grow them here, and you can just pick them off the vine and eat them. They're super good.
Right on.
Well, the deer, they'll steer clear as long as the dogs are outside. But I bring the dogs in at nighttime, so that if somebody tries to come in the house, the dogs will. I don't want them running around outside at nighttime, even though it's a almost fenced-in area. I don't want them running around outside at night because they're more useful to early warning detection for inside the house. So now, if I ever get the Great Pyrenees, I could leave them out. But I hear they climb fucking fences just like fucking a monkey would. So I don't know. I would like to get a couple of those just to roam the inside of the fence line, but we'll see about that. I think it's all the split pea soup. Yeah, totally different pea. You're thinking peas. Split peas are different than sugar peas. These are like the big ones you get at the store and you can just eat because they taste so sweet.
Right. The snap peas?
Yeah. Sugar snap peas, and we should probably start looking. Well, I've already been looking at seeds. I look at seeds all the time. I'm a fucking weirdo, but
Right.
You need to start looking for them right now.
Agreed. You are a weirdo.
So probably should start looking at them right now and seeing what what you want to plant next year, because God only knows how many people are gonna fucking be trying to put out gardens this year. Afternoon, Walter.
What's up, Walter? How you doing?
I don't like canned or fresh frozen peas. I will eat them, just prefer not to eat. I got you, but I like regular peas, but I like the sugar snap peas. I
like all peas.
I have 2 scarecrows that look like fucking vampires, with hands that light up, and the CDs. I shot all the CDs off of it, but plus motion lights all around a camera. So yeah, they don't give a shit here. They do not give a shit. The deer, they eat the fucking grapes. They eat everything. And there's like 20 or 30 of them that come up here. So I just don't have freezer space for them. Otherwise, they'd been turned into jerky and steaks already. But
I'm telling you, pressure cannon. I'd freeze as much as I could, can as the rest of it, and then when the stuff in the freezer either doesn't get used in a certain amount of time, I'll can that too.
Yeah, well, you've seen my pantry, and I don't have fucking room for that.
No, I know you don't, because you buy canned food. I make canned food.
Yeah.
Although I still need products, right? Although Riddle was talking last night about how old school canners used to do it with wax lids. So I'm kind of curious. I wouldn't mind getting into something like that and trying my hand at the old school.
They used to also seal them with lead. So watch what you want to do. Fucker.
I ain't going to do that.
I didn't use CDs. I used Platins out of the CD-ROM drives. because I took a whole bunch of CD-ROMs apart and sold the internal computer parts. I don't think anything scares these motherfuckers away, dude. I could shoot the 22 right over top of their head and shoot their tines right out of their fucking skull, and they'll be, riddle my backyard can be blinding on a sunny, windy day. Oh, I can imagine. I have them everywhere, man. Like, they're a fucking 8-foot tall scarecrow that has big giant skeleton head from vampires, Halloween stuff. The shirts are all raggedy and flowing in the wind. The hands light up.
Yeah, it looks like some sort of ghost out of a horror movie.
Yeah, I mean, I shoot at them sometimes whenever I'm down there because I see them fucking moving. So, that tells you. And it's so bad too, Anonymous, that I use coffee ground. Okay, I use coffee grounds for the long-term fertilizer, and the deer will walk right up to where you put the coffee grounds down. Now the coyotes will stay the fuck away. You can sprinkle coffee around, the coyotes will fucking avoid everything like the plague. But if you do, the deer don't care. I mean, the deer don't care. They walked right up into the fucking backyard in the backside of the pond and was eating flowers.
Jeez.
My scarecrows. Yeah, I'm telling you, I've shot mine quite a few times because the solar lights went out in their hands, and I look over with the fucking night vision on, see somebody standing there. You don't have infrared strobe on.
He's still standing. Oh, scarecrow. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, it's well, my kid, he's I'm training him to do stuff, and he's like, why the fuck we got to wear these strobe lights? I was like, nobody can see him unless you have night vision on, and so he's like, I was like, this is why you wear the shit, because you'd be fucking massacred if you were down here when you weren't supposed to be.
Right.
Because I mean, we've had people, guys tell me I'm gonna fucking shoot you. I'm like, bitch, you're on my property.
Right.
Okay, let me see. Do I need to check spam? Oh, I need a code real quick. Check it. Does your wife do that shit to you, peoples? I sent something to your email. I need the code now. And then doesn't tell you what. It's probably in spam. No, I don't see a code. Let me text this. No code yet, bro. I didn't say. Oh, I did type almost, bro.
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker.
I call my wife bro. She doesn't allow me to use the B word.
Biatch? That's a term of endearment.
Yeah, she wasn't going for that. I got home. I got in trouble. You've been spending too much time around Irish.
I didn't tell you to call her that, so.
No, it slipped out.
Was in garden mode. I'll put something on your scarecrow so it's friendly. Well, I need to put the I got the little IR patches I need to put on it. So you can't leave an IR strobe on it or anything. And it's made out of PVC, so I mean it's not going to hurt it. But the old head fills up with water now and they're fucking huge. They're bigger than a normal skull. They're like I said, they got these big fucking vampire fangs. I'll have to take a picture of them, put it up on Instagram or something.
Yeah.
It looks like somebody's standing on something, looking around at you. He has the evil pumpkin mask, face, hoodie, and tactical pants. I stained 6 foot 10 inches. Yeah, I had them all decked out in the 9s, and then they've been down there so long they just look raggedy. I thought about doing some what do you call it on them? Burlap. Look, give me 1 second. You take over there, Stinger. I gotta go see if I can take care of this thing for her real quick.
All right. Garden mode. Put someone. Oh yeah. Put something on your scarecrow to know he's friendly. Like what? The only thing you could do is like some sort of night vision thing, and I don't know if he's going to want to do that. You just got to remember that he's there. It's kind of like when we were in Ashford. All of a sudden I hear some movement. It's at night, and out there ain't no lights. So you can't see shit. And I don't have a good enough flashlight. And I'm freaking out because there's wooded areas, right? So I'm like, man, if I don't see this motherfucker and they see me first, I'm going to be, in a world of hurt. Luckily, it was just cows. I'm out there like, who goes there? No answer. And all of a sudden, I light off around just to, see if anybody's like, hey, friendly, or whatever. And I didn't hear anybody say anything. All I heard was, moo. I was like, oh, okay, it's cows. Not my cows. We had a fence that was down when we got the property, and I wasn't able to fix it because I had a broken ankle. So, who goes there? Bang, 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 moo. It was funny, Riddle. Anonymous, he has an evil pumpkin mask face, hoodie, and tactical pants. AI stained stand. What's AI stained stand? 6'10" tall. Yeah, we don't got no scarecrows. Some of those Halloween decorations that do motion sensing, that might be a good idea. Although late at night, all of a sudden you hear whoa out in your garden. Because we're in the city, so the garden's like right next to our house. But I got a camera pointed right at it. So. The pests that we have, though, scarecrow ain't going to take out. We have mostly like aphids and other pests like that that'll kill your plants. Yeah. Exactly, Anonymous.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I have some really cool ones. I used to make them for
your haunts?
Yard haunts, yeah. So basically, because we live in a poor area, when I lived in the city, I would have yard haunts, and it was basically the same thing as a haunted house, except it was outdoors. And so I put a lot of time and effort into making it look real.
Yeah. That's really cool. I would have loved to do that, back in the day. Now, if I had the money, even if I had a house at this age, I don't know if I would anymore. But I like looking at it. Like, I'll go to Spirit Halloween still and be like, oh, yeah, that's cool. See what new technology they have and shit.
Yeah, let's see. Giant one pops up. I used to have pressure plates that they would stand up, yeah.
I seen somebody that had a drone with a ghost hanging from it and flying it around. That was kind of cool.
I used to use old wiper motors and use them to make shit fly around. I used like an old 1 horsepower electric motor to pull a spring around to pull Pepper's ghost around on and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the camera's being stupid. Little girl. Plug the camera into the USB with a blue tongue. What? It is plugged into a USB. We have a house in my area that does a backyard haunt. Goes all out. Kids love it. I know. I used to have like this one lady. I wouldn't scare the kids on purpose.
What's up, Nugs?
I would tell them where not to step if they didn't want to get scared, but the parents would be like, "I heard this is scary as shit." I was like, "Yep, walk this way." And so I'd let them walk down the other side of the rope so that they would hit the pressure sensors and stuff. And this one lady, she's like, "This ain't scary." She's like, "This is a bunch of shit." And I was like, "Well, walk this way." And so she walked down through there and she fucking hit the dirt, pissed all over herself, ran to her car, pulled down the rope that was holding, to keep the kids away from the scary shit. And she gets in her car, she starts crying, she's pissed all over herself. She gets out about 5 minutes later, she goes, "Oh my God," she goes, I've paid for haunted houses that weren't this fucking scary, and I knew that this was outside and I was at somebody's house. And I was like, yeah, this thing opened up, the armature on it would open up. So it looked like he was about 2 foot wide whenever he was closed up, and then once you hit the pressure plate, it jumped out about 8 feet, and then opened to 12-foot wingspan, and fucking it would spit air on you as it came open.
Oh no!
Yeah, so it was like she pissed all over herself, and I just thought it was the funniest thing. That's the main memory I have of that being the front.
Right on.
The casket one I just done with another wiper motor. So when you stepped on the pressure plate, it'd go da 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 da, and the lights would flash inside of it. And I had before I learned how to program Arduinos, I bought some of these fancy ass haunting computers. They were already pre-made, and I used them for input outputs. But then once I figured out how to do Arduino, I went all out.
Right on.
And people this year looked like a statue to follow people. People get creative here. Yeah. I just don't live in a place. Nobody would come here. Nobody's gonna drive 20 minutes to come, 20, 30 minutes into the deep dark woods to come out. Children.
Yeah, well, that would definitely give them a scare though for the ones that did come.
Yeah. Well, fuck just taking them down there in the woods.
Right.
And turning off the pole lights. They'd be like, "Oh shit, what the fuck? How do we get out of here?"
Yeah, the ones that come out of caskets are funny.
So put that link back up here. You gotta check this out. This is I don't know if we get copyright infringement for that because it's on Brighteon, but I'm sure it'll.
I doubt you'll be. I'm sure you'll be fine. Shit.
I'm Joe Biden, and I forgot this message. LGB. LGB.
I don't know how much we could play that and get away with it. What do you think?
Yeah. I don't think it's copyrighted, dude. I think it's a spoof.
Everywhere I go. I don't know. Whatever it is. Come on, please.
The only problem is it's very distorted and hard to hear through the thing because you don't have headphones.
No, I don't have it on. Anyways, there's a link to it if you want to listen to it.
Spoof. Yeah, fun little song.
LG. They just clipped a whole. Somebody took a long time to clip all this stuff together. Okay, my phone. Yeah. All right, Anonymous. Have a great day, sir. Enjoy your. Yeah, today's Friday. Thank God. Yesterday was Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Be productive, sir. Stay safe out there. Don't shoot your scarecrows like I do. Oh, shit. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know what else. Worst part about 15 days to flatten the curve is the first 2 years.
That is the funniest thing I've heard in a minute.
I got to pull news from everywhere.
Right.
FDA recalls millions of cerveza bug tests over false results. Europe is going back under lockdown.
Jeez, I'm done with this shit.
A man that was shot to death was reported as a cerveza bug fatality.
Well, yeah, because if you're sick and you get killed, that's all that it takes.
Gene Simmons is a full-blown fucking retard. He can't stay in his own lane. I don't want to hear about your fucking... Are you a doctor, Gene? Are you a doctor? Then keep your fucking mouth shut. Leave that to the professionals. You do your thing in your high-heeled boots and you're sticking your tongue out singing. I really wish... I can't share this. Can I share this? I can't share this. Shit. Can I share this?
Maybe.
No, I can't because it says the War of Info on it. If you go over and check out the War of Info, it has the prosecutors and there's a cartoon of it. And it says, "You're just going to shoot us after we tried to attack you?" Yeah. Let's see what else. Military conscription is a tool for centralization, state building, and despotism. That's referring to the females being drafted now.
I mean, if you want equality, then you get equality. And stop bitching about it.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I mean, did they ask every woman on the planet? Because I don't think they did. But even if you did, even if there was a vote on it, could we really believe it?
That's a dig.
Ouch. New Zealand is telling the schools to phone the police if tequila shotted people staff show up to work. I just don't even know what to think, man. Because if any of the conspiracy theory stuff is true, and I'm going to call it that because I do not know. I'm not a medical doctor, nor am I trying to provide medical information. But if any of that stuff is true about the immunity falling off,
yeah,
because of the tequila shot, there's going to be a lot of dead motherfuckers around Christmas and New Year's, and how are they going to cover this when 50 million Americans? What was it? 50% of Americans have gotten the tequila shot?
Yeah.
So
at least more than that, probably.
I don't know how many millions that is, but you just imagine. New York City, the abortion murder capital of the world, opens up 1,000 cerveza bug tequila shot sites to inject young children with biological mass weapons in mass murder ritual.
Jeez.
Oh my God, this one's so. Oh Jesus. Woke U.S. Navy now naming ships after homosexual rapists as China builds bigger, modern fleet to challenge America and assert global dominance. What?
Jeez. It'd be epic.
Xylitol works for the cerveza bug? The same stuff that's in gum? That's interesting. You can check all those out over at naturalnews.com. Federal workers with natural immunity against cerveza bug sue Lord Fauci and Walensky over senseless mandates. I like it. You're not seeing none of this stuff in the mainstream shit media news.
Nope.
Let's see. BioWar Cabal partners with Lord Fauci-funded Equal Health Alliance that directed gain-of-function weaponization research included U.S. and WHO health officials. A New York-based nonprofit that used funds from the National Institute of Health to work with the Ping Chang Walla Walla Bing Bang Institute of Virology has counted high-ranking American government officials as partners. Ooh.
Wow.
Food prices are rising as nitrogen shortages force American farmers to scale back on fertilizers. Well, you need, just like anything else, you need to do the way it was meant to be. The vegetable diet. Put good stuff in. I can't remember the name of the book. It's a really good book. I think it's called The Empty Harvest. It would be epic, the extinction of stupid. But it's going to be everybody though, Walter. Everybody they forced, everybody they scared.
Mm-hmm.
Look up our embassy in Yemen. Are you shitting me? They're attacking us on sovereign soil. Would the nation survive a civil war?
I don't think so.
What is this? Trump defends threat to hang Pence.
What?
I have no clue. We're getting exclusive audio.
We're getting in trouble tonight.
Defends threats to hang Pence. Can we play this? Let me see. It's ABC.
Yeah,
Trump,
sure, why not?
Carl, we were worried about him during the siege. We were worried about his safety. Trump, no. I thought he was well protected, and I had heard that he was in good shape. No, because I had heard.
Were you worried about him during that siege? Were you worried about his safety?
No, I thought he was well protected, and I had heard that he was in good shape.
Mm-hmm.
No, because I had heard he was in very good shape. But no,
That was terrible. I mean, it was,
he could have. Well, the people were very angry
they're saying hang my
because
pants.
it's common sense. John. It's common sense that you're supposed to protect. How can you, if you know a vote is fraudulent, right? How can you pass on a fraudulent vote to Congress?
Oh! Did you get all that?
Yep. Yes, I did.
I'm gonna get booted.
No, it was ABC, right? ABC?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'll be fine. Maybe, hopefully.
Maybe. As long as it's right. Here is a link to that. That's an Axios article, but it's the clips from. I see the EU border is at a fucking about ready to fucking jump off. They've got razor wire. They're using migrants as a weapon. NATO alert. UK troops have been deployed. Threat of military escalation. Lushenko warns he will cut the gas supply coming through his country to everywhere if they don't stop trying to bring the migrants into his country. Russia planning a Ukraine invasion. Britain intercepts nuclear bombers. Norwegian undersea surveillance network cables have been mysteriously cut. Reporter's been arrested on suspicion of murdering his mother, and I'm not seeing. Let's see. Maybe I'll just have to search it. Does Walter and I have a wrench? I can't see.
I didn't have the YouTube.
I don't either.
Let me look.
I'm trying to find the Yemen thing. Don't see anything about Yemen. Bring it up on this other one over here. Slide over here. U.S. Embassy in Yemen under attack, and we're not doing anything about it.
Anonymous American doesn't have a wrench. Walter Davis does.
Oh, that's the number one search thing. You type in U.S. Embassy, it says Yemen. Yes, please. Send it here. Okay, it just brings up the embassy. Landback rebels storm U.S. Embassy in Yemen. Take 25. That was, yeah. Holy fuck. What? Who's guarding this motherfucker? Houthi rebels backed by Iran breach the U.S. Embassy compound. Okay, I don't want to disable my ad blocker. You fucking okay. Nope, I'm not disabling my ad blocker for you. Fuck you. I'll find another article. U.S. demands Yemeni rebels leave U.S. Embassy building. Shoot the fuck out of them.
Crazy.
What was the
Is that something that's going on right now? Shit.
Yeah. Let me check. I'm gonna get the Let me go back over here. I'll be able to put it up here. Look on BBC and Al Jazeera. I'm on Yahoo News right now. They don't have fucking Houthi rebels storm U.S. embassy in Yemen, take hostages. Oh, did they use the fucking free stuff that we gave them? Creepy Joe?
Right.
Demanding large quantities of equipment and materials per their Middle East Research Institute. Yemen has been embroiled in a brutal civil war between the Houthi rebels, who are backed and financed and armed by the Iranian government. Well, Iranians... Jesus. Everybody's just going to do what the fuck they want to because we look like fucking poor fucking retard fucks because we have a fucking retard. Good thing we got a new deal with our... Yeah, right? That's considered an act of war. It says there's 2 U.S. warships ready to respond if needed in Yemen. Pompeo backs advisors' continued support for Saudi war in Yemen. The Yemen mess is sparkling a full-fledged regional war. Okay, so here's... Yeah, I don't... like. There's the Yahoo News article. Let me copy that. So, how the fuck did I miss that? That's pretty good news. That's why I like everybody being in here.
Hell yeah.
Wrong one. I have to go to a different web page because I'm fucking... I'm working on my other YouTube channels. So, okay, why are you not responding? Close you out. Reopen you. This is ridiculous. BBC has it. Okay. When talking about Joe, you just can't say retarded too often. Like, I don't even know if fucking retard's a strong enough word, because like retarded, like at least those people can fucking function.
Yeah.
You're just a little
He's got
small.
Alzheimer's and he's incontinent and incompetent.
I don't think he's got Alzheimer's. I think he's got fucking special ed timers.
Right.
Like his mommy must not have loved him.
Well, his daddy probably loved him way too much. Look at that whole fucking family. Whole bunch of drug users and sexual predators. Maybe we should send Kyle Rittenhouse to Washington. You ain't got enough bullets in your magazine, son.
I mean, you can't make this shit up. Like, this guy's a fucking... He's the most voted president in the world, too. So what does that say about the people that voted for him?
Right.
You guys need to be taken out and put in fucking in education camps because ain't none of you smart enough to fucking vote.
It's kind of hard to re-educate the dead, bro.
Well, I'm sure some lives.
Just saying.
But if you need, if you you need to go back to school. They need to have re-education camps where they actually educate you on what is good for what meant to vote for, not fucking. Let's vote for this guy because you see the
ain't Trump.
right?
Oh, dude.
Oh man, he's talking about the Negro League and the Negro League and this Negro and this Negro, and I'm like, oh my, you're the fucking president. We don't talk like that anymore. What the fuck? We're the free nation.
Mm-hmm. And they give him a pass. They would never give anybody else a pass on that shit.
Oh hell no! If Trump was up there, they'd be burning the White House down.
Mm-hmm. He said Negro.
Yeah, even though he's dated black women. Trump has dated a black female or two, you know. Not Creepy Joe. Creepy Joe probably got a few hanging in his closet somewhere. Fucking scary.
He's got a few probably working for him.
Oh yeah, come holla.
Yep.
Come swallow these nuts. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, no, bro, if you believe this shit, you are mentally retarded. People still
think-
believe this shit.
The whole reason he picked Kamala was he was trying to find somebody who he knew would put out for the position, and she was the only one.
Be like, girl, I heard you was good with some knee pads. They were built into your knee.
Yeah. You have the right thing we're looking for, a mouth.
Well, the only thing I can say is to people that if they try to put you in an embassy, say fuck no. It's your right to fucking not be because you're obviously not fucking well taken care of. I mean, just look what the Clintons done to fucking those guys. I can't remember their fucking names.
Epstein or Ghislaine?
No. The embassy that they allowed the fucking ambassador or whatever to get fucking killed, and all those former.
Oh yeah. Benghazi.
Yeah.
Yep. They don't care about you; they care about them. It's always been that way.
That was a weapons transfer. That's all that was. They wanted to give him those surface-to-air missiles, Stinger missiles, so that's how they gave them to him.
Right.
For years, the Houthis have controlled Sana'a, the capital Yemen. The State Department also called the Houthi forces to immediately fuck that. Send in fucking QRF forces and start murdering these motherfuckers is what you need to do. So they have taken over, imposed sanctions on the Houthi rebel leaders. Who cares if you impose sanctions? Get them off our fucking lawn, or they get fucking murdered, is what I would say.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, hey, you have exactly 32 minutes, because that's how long the chopper ride is for our fucking Marines to come in, and you got 32 minutes to get the fuck off our lawn and never come back, or we're going to fucking massacre every fucking one of you, and then we're going to fucking find out who your families are, and we're going to murder them motherfuckers too, and then we're going to burn your fucking houses down, and then we're going to take a fucking bulldozer and clear out 300 fucking yards out here in front of the fucking embassy and mow it all down flat, so anytime you motherfuckers get even close, we're going to fucking mow you down with fucking 50 cats. What the fuck? You gotta be shitting me. What does this look like? We look like fucking retards. Like fucking weak fucking pieces of shit whenever someone...
We're the United Cults of America is basically what it is.
Diplomatic error. You are on a fucking sovereign soil. If you enter a fucking... if you enter one of these fucking places, you're on sovereign soil. So you should be fucking murdered for attacking a U.S. soil. A U.S. embassy is U.S. soil. It's sacred ground, basically.
Right.
Just like that'd be just like us fucking going and raiding a fucking Russian embassy in New York or whatever. That would be like an attack against the fucking Russian people.
Yep.
The intentions of the compound breach spurred criticism of Creepy Joe foreign policy.
Oh.
U.S. enemies sense weakness with certain people hold office, says Representative Dan Crenshaw, which I'm really not a fond member of.
No.
He's a fucking veteran. You still don't want to have fucking red flag laws, you fucking cuck. You lost your eye in fucking protecting those constitutional rights that you're trying to give fucking power to the fucking retards that obviously can't fucking get anything right.
Mm-hmm.
Foreign U.S. policies, U.S. enemies, blah, blah, blah. It said in a tweet that compared the events of Sana'a, such as the seizure in 1979 of the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, and the deadly 2012 attack of the American embassy in Benghazi, Libya, despite the lack of involvement of American personnel in the current case. There's no American personnel here? What do you mean there's no American personnel here? It's a fucking U.S. embassy. U.S. actions in Ukraine backfiring as risk of Russian invasion grows. Huh. I don't know. I think we need to go back to the we are the fucking hammer and you are the fucking nail, and if you don't fucking believe it, we're just gonna start hammering you motherfuckers. If you fuck with our sovereign fucking soil, then you shall no longer exist, nor shall your family or anybody else. Fuck it. Let's just do it. My tribe versus your tribe, and my tribe's gonna win. Oh, there's Roxy reading. Hi, Roxy.
Yeah.
Hi, Roxy. Hi, puppies.
Doesn't give a shit. Mom has food.
Oh,
So
baby.
as long as mom has food, she's gonna be right there looking. Every once in a while, mom gives her food.
Oh, she looked over at me. Not us, our government, our sorry ass cowards. Well, no, they're not cowards. They're just pieces of shit that all need to serve before they can send you and me and anybody else off to do their dirty work. Yeah, I don't know. That don't sound right. That's from Stars and Stripes, though. Let me give you guys the article. Of course, it's probably biased because it is Stars and Stripes. Let me see. Shit. Get me fired up. Like, I need to be president because I'll be like, oh, you fuck with our shit? Yo, send in the baddest motherfuckers we got and, root them out. Who's the baddest motherfuckers we have? Oh, yeah, okay, Well, while they're there, I want to have every known resource that we have in the air to fly over so that if a fucking tick jumps off a dog's ass and onto one of my fucking soldiers or my Marines or my motherfucking Navy SEALs, I want to know about it, motherfucker.
Right.
We need to bury the Geneva Convention to get back to World War II tactics. Well, they should never be able to attack sovereign soil. I mean, that's a fucking act of war. And if it's the Houthis, fucking Houthi them right to fucking Allah, baby. Send them all to Allah. Hey, I tell you what, you want to listen. They're barbaric, right? But if you want to fucking solve problems in the Middle East, what you do is you take some motherfucking Marines over that bitch or some motherfucking. Matter of fact, let's just go get all the murderers out of the fucking prison, train them to be Marines, and then you go to fucking the third world country like that. You take you a motherfucking chipper shredder, like a fucking tree chipper shredder, and you run a few of them fucking their leaders through the fucking chipper shredder, in the middle of the public square, and because this is how these motherfucking people think, right? Well, we're gonna kill you and hang you in the fucking city square on fucking on the highest point so everybody could drive by and see you. Well, if the United States run a few of them motherfuckers through some chipper shredders, and I'm not just saying run them through the chipper shredder, I'm talking about put some fucking tourniquets way up on their fucking where they're supposed to go, tourniquet their fucking legs off, run them through the chipper shredder just so they're about to their fucking mid thigh, turn that motherfucker off, let them scream on their national television thing, oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, okay, then turn the motherfucker back on and let them run the rest of the way through. You want to get some fucking point across, that's the way it is. But you can't tell me that you're gonna policies. They don't give a fuck about policies. Do you think they care about policies? No, they don't. They don't give a fuck. The world's largest fucking war machine couldn't beat fucking people that live in fucking mud huts.
Yeah, I don't buy that you need an F-16 and nuclear weapons. You just need to outfight them.
Now, with that being said, it's not our troops' fault because we were tied. Our hands were tied. So, but you have to equal the violence that they are going to give, or otherwise you're just fighting a losing battle. Drop SEAL teams in a delta behind lines and get the wrinkles ironed out. I'm telling you, if you sent the motherfucking Marine Corps in, my Marine Corps, I don't know about today, but if you sent my Marine Corps in back whenever I was in, and you said kill every motherfucker that is a bad guy, or you're not coming home until it's done, yo, that should be over in 3 weeks. 2. Maybe even 2. Fuck, it might not even take a week because motherfuckers, we would search you out nonstop. Like fuck, we would fucking kill you in ways that your motherfucking people would even fucking be scared of. They'd be like, holy fuck, we stoned the motherfucker to death. These motherfuckers came in with fucking kukris and beheaded motherfuckers while they're sleeping, while eating Pop-Tarts. But no, they're going to charge our guys for pissing on a dead soldier. Give me a fucking break.
It's kind of bullshit.
Is it disrespectful? Yes. But is it also disrespectful for them fucking cunts to fucking drag our people through the fucking street naked behind cars after they killed fucking one of our soldiers? Yes, it is. So what? You know, just like I was always taught, if you want to beat a fucking criminal, you have to think like a criminal. So if you want to beat a terrorist, you gotta fucking think like a terrorist. So treat them as they would treat you. Yeah, turn loose some hard pipe hitting motherfuckers with blowtorches and pliers. Get them. No, I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you that this is the way. The chipper shredder, the industrial chipper shredder, put fucking tourniquets on their fucking legs so they can't bleed out. Feed them halfway through the chipper shredder up to past their knees because they're gonna pass out, right? Because there's gonna be some pain issues. Hit them with some fucking. Hit them with some atropine to restart their fucking so they'll wake up, and then turn it back on and refeed them through the fucking thing the rest of the way. And then if you really want to be fucking super crazy, you can have their family on the other end receiving all the fucking chopped up pieces. I'm just saying. I mean, they do shit like that all the time, and They kill the entire family and hang them up in the middle of the fucking street on the highest fucking thing they can in the city square.
Or a chopper.
Oh yeah, they dragged that one guy through the chopper today. Do you see the one they had him hanging up on a fucking lift to change light bulbs out of the fucking hangar bay?
I see that one.
Well, we could have beat them if they would have turned us loose. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Forge. If they just said kill everything that resembles a fucking terrorist, or you're not coming home, I'm telling you, that should be done in less than 2 or 3 weeks. If you even looked like he was a motherfucker. No, you could take the tourniquets off and use them on the next guy. Oh fuck. I'm just saying, you gotta think of medieval ways to fuck these motherfuckers because they still think in medieval terms. Who would take your wife for fucking going to the store without her head covered and bury her up to her neck in fucking soil and then throw rocks at her until the bitch dies? But you expect us to beat them with fucking kindness and fucking and morality? No, and no. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, they'll use our morality against us too. Like, you killed my people, you owe me money now.
Well, yeah,
that's what you do.
We can't have that on our hands. We're gonna put this guy in jail because he pissed on a dead soldier. But we don't remember all the people that they killed in fucking, New York or fucking Benghazi or Yemen or fucking World War I, World War II. I mean, no, we don't care. No. You've never seen someone want to go cooperate like the POS that watches you pull a bentonite torch out of the truck. Oh, fuck. Well, some people have different fears, so I mean, you got to find out what their fears are if you want to give them certain treatments. Like some
You want to make sure that they don't get to see Allah. Anything that's against their religion, that'll make them talk too.
Well, I don't think they'll talk. I think you just need to treat violence with violence and not fucking. We need to bring back bouncing Bettys, the Claymores, fuck all that shit. You want to blow our guys up, and why the fuck do we have to build $1 million trucks or $2, $3, $4, $5 million trucks to protect from IEDs whenever we should be placing the motherfuckers down too? Oh, goat herder, click, 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 boom. Pink mist. I don't know what happened to the motherfucker. He gone.
Right.
A bentonite torch. Is that the one of those that self-start? Underwater cutter? We had some dope-ass ones that fucking one of the Squidleys gave us that you could light and they would burn underwater, but they were like a cutting torch, Walter. Bentonite's clay, so I don't know. I understand the torch part, but I don't know bentonite. Let's see if we can search that one too. Walter's gonna get me arrested. Bentonite torch. Weep, 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 weep. Bentonite torch. It says clay. I knew bentonite clay. That's what we used to fix ponds. Let's see. Or is it a fucking? Probably just a. Bentonite is the company name. A propane with a starter button. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know if it just. Yeah, I figured it was what do you call it? I didn't know if it was like some cool torch I didn't know about because I was like, you know, because they a benzomatic torch is what he's saying then. Benzomatic. Blue tank hand. Benzomatic. Yeah, okay. I thought maybe it was one of those cool fucking things you could light and it's a fucking packable torch one-time use fucking thing. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff. Sodium bentonite. There's all kind of Matter of fact, let me see if I can get this link here and I'll show you. You can make a plasma cutter fountain, but if you use it for other things, you can use it for other things.
Right.
That's why I said I have to ask questions before. There you go. So, all right. Yep. Blue tank. Did it come up? I don't think it came up. There it is. I'm teaching you how to make fireworks.
Nice.
Nobody wants to buy fireworks to spend thousands of dollars when you can make them on your own. Shit, it's already an hour and 23 minutes. I got shit to do. Sorry I'm running late today, guys. I appreciate everybody checking in. I'll give you guys a few minutes to say goodbye and to each other. I'm probably going to try to do some of these videos. I may schedule them depending on how the funeral stuff goes so that they'll come out Monday through Friday next week or something. I'll try to do a premiere or maybe we'll do a live. I don't know. It just depends on see what the fuck's going on with that. Hopefully the daughter's supposed to get her car. Apparently CommentTube erased a comment. What did they say? What comment did they erase? The one about the chipper shredder? Oh, fuck. Well, to all the fans that are watching, thanks for coming in, guys. Hopefully you have a great fucking weekend, too. Don't beat your wives like the chair, your guys' head fed that, whatever. Or if you do, don't get caught. Don't slap the bitch in public like, beat her up when she's got to go to work the next day. So, anyways, I'm USMC Vet. I'm the frozen fat kid over here. That other guy over there is Poison Stinger. Give us a thumbs up, a thumbs down, bitches, moans, complaints. Leave them in the comment section below. I am uploading more and more the morning musters to Spotify, so
nice.
Links in the description, drop down box below if you want to check those out and listen to the old ones that are 2 or 3 hours long. So those are getting uploaded, not so much in order, just however many I rip them in batches. So have a great weekend. Have a great fucking day. Be productive. Get healthy. Do something productive. And thanks for watching, each and every one of you. Appreciate it. Simplify. Have a great day. And we're out of here. Peace.
Peace.